enjoy it while it lasts, because this isn't going to be here for too much longer. As you can probably tell, we're in Best Buy right now. Actually, let me go over here first, because they've got everyone except for Snow White. That was the one I was worried about. The new Disney slips. Aladdin, Lion King, Cinderella, Fox and the Hound, Alice in Wonderland. So you do have those ones there. They have the steelbooks as well. So I'm going to be grabbing a couple of those, the last couple of those. I just need Snow White, though. Over here on the new release wall, of course, Barbie's the big new release this week. The Blu-ray, the 4K, last copy of it. I'm kind of surprised there is no steelbook for these, honestly. But then again, Warner Brothers kind of announced this in the last couple of weeks, so not surprising there. New Mortal Kombat movie. I'm kind of disappointed there's no steelbook for this one either, but I don't know. I think I'm going to wait on this one. They have Snow White right there, but they don't have that Disney100 slip, though. Godzilla is $60. Moana. No, that's Loki. I was gonna say there's no way that's $50. There's Loki down there. That's the 4K set. Lion King, Little Mermaid, the live-action one. Still got Hackers down here. Is this the one that still has the? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hold off on that one for now. Let's go to the other side here. Nightmare Before Christmas, John Wick, Two Guns, Black Panther, Haunted Mansion. No steelbook though, so I'm glad I picked that up. Regular Blu-ray set, Transformers, Aladdin, Talk to Me, Elemental, The Blob. Actually, kind of curious to get this one. And of course, that one has a shaky disc too, Kick-Ass 2. A lot of the same stuff they've had before, so let's go to the regular section again. New releases this week, Last Voyage of the Demeter. I did order this online already, so it should be coming pretty soon, but good to see they have an actual copy of it here. This is pretty cool, The Walking Dead Complete Collection. $150 though. I remember watching the first couple of seasons and thinking this was a pretty good show, and then they just kind of kept going, so probably will not get that unless it comes down in price in the next couple of weeks, which you never know. Let's see what else we got here. Anything else that's new? Well, this is from last week's Strays for $25. I don't know. I have Peacock, so hopefully it'll be on there pretty soon. I'm going to wait to see that one. I'm not really that keen on checking that out. This is pretty cool, though, the new John Wick set. Do I really need to get it? Probably not, but like I said, Best Buy, they're not going to have many of these movies for too much longer, so take advantage whatever you can. So I think I might be picking this up, so I'll put that in there for now. And let's go ahead and take a look and see what else we got. By the way, I just remembered that I actually did already order this one online. I guess I planned ahead on that one, so I'm not too sad to see that be there. But yeah, so those are all the new ones there. I'm kind of disappointed by the Aladdin one. Like everybody else has this regal look to them, like Cinderella, Lion King, Fox and the Hound, Alice in Wonderland, Nightmare Before Christmas, all these other ones here. Meanwhile, Aladdin, it's like they just took a picture from their archives and just said, just put it on there, and just don't even put like the gloss on there. I don't know, that just seems really weird that they didn't do that, but yeah, we're coming to the end of these pretty soon, so I don't know if these are going to be the last ones that they have available or not, but I think it is. So like I said before, it's not like I'm not going to keep coming back up here. I mean, it's literally right across from the mall, but plus there might be some stuff over here in the toy section that might be kind of cool. I see they got the Home Alone set back in here for $300. Stuff like this will be cool. The video game section's still going to be here. But yeah, gonna enjoy these last 6 months of this while I can, because this will not be here, I think they said after March, so enjoy every moment while it lasts. Consider this the first of many buying trips at Best Buy. I'm going to be trying to buy as much physical media as I can in there for obvious reasons, but the next 6 months are going to be very interesting. But I did pretty well today. I got some stuff in here that I'm going to show you right now. So the first thing I got in here is Star Trek Picard, the final season, the steelbook, which was not on the shelf. I had to actually ask the person up at the front to go see if it was in the back, and they found it for me, so I'm glad they had that there. This completes my Star Trek Picard collection. I have all the other 2 seasons on steelbook. It's windy out here, that's why the bag is moving, but yeah. I'm glad to actually have that in my collection now, so I have all the Star Trek Picard series on steelbook. I still gotta wait for Strange New World Season 2. I think that's out now, or it doesn't come out until December. I don't know. It's kind of weird with the releasing pattern, because the Strange New World Season 1 Steelbook, I remember coming out in May of last year, and then I think the 4K came out long after that, so I don't know. It's weird with that right now, but like I said, I've got Star Trek Picard. The collection on that is complete, so let me show you the next thing I picked up. So those Disney100 slipcovers that I still needed to get, I got Cinderella, I got The Fox and the Hound, and I got Alice in Wonderland. I already got The Lion King and Aladdin through eBay, and actually came yesterday, so I have almost all of the ones that I need. I still have to wait for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs to come in the mail. I think that's coming on Tuesday, but that one I'm still worried about because I don't know if I'm going to get the slipcover for that one or not. I mean, I should, but I just have this weird feeling that it's not going to be the slipcover, because I want to get the slipcover for it, but didn't have it inside of Best Buy. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I get that one, and then the next week I'll show off all the Disney100 slipcovers, because I have all of them right here, all of them pretty much here. Like, these are the newer ones that I have to get. But like I said, I have to wait to see if I can get if Snow White comes with the actual slipcover. So we'll wait to see on that one in a couple of days. But yeah, so I got all the ones I needed: Cinderella, Fox and the Hound, Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland actually I don't have on Blu-ray, so that's the first time having that in my collection. And then last but not least, absolutely did not need to get this because I have so many copies of John Wick, but the John Wick Chapter 1 through 4 Blu-ray set. Not bad for $35. You get all the John Wick movies in here. It's this really cool artwork on the front. Like I said, totally unnecessary, but I love my John Wicks. I gotta have all those in my collection. So that's pretty much everything I got at Best Buy. And like I said, it's the first of many, many purchases coming there over the next couple of weeks and months. So that's the first step of my day today. What's the rest of our plan gonna be? Well, I'm actually going to the movies later today. I'm going to go see The Creator later on today, and I'm still debating on what I'm going to do for the second movie. I'm probably going to, as I could go see Killers of the Flower Moon. I think I'm going to hold off on that one until next week, though. I haven't really decided yet, because Nightmare Before Christmas is back in theaters this week, so I'm really tempted to go back and see that one again. I've already seen it on the big screen once before, but anytime I can go see that movie again on the big screen, I'm going to take that opportunity. So that might be a possibility, but I am definitely going to go see The Creator later today, and I'll have a review for it on the site tomorrow. But we still got a little bit of time to decide, so let's go ahead and move on to our next stop for the day. Deion Sanders stuff here, Coach Prime inside of Dick's. $65 for a sweatshirt. Of course, we got Travis Kelce stuff over here. Carter's my tight end. All the Steelers Salute to Service stuff is out this week. It's really nice, but $100 nice, not so much. They are cool, though. Now let's go to a place that will be selling movies after 2024, we hope, Barnes & Noble. Let's go inside and see what we got. We do have Barbie the DVD here with a nice looking cover for $35 though. We got that, we got the Blu-ray. Let's see if there's anything else up here. think this is also new this week. Cephalin and Rabbit Hole. Yeah, this came out this week too.
This is what Katie was saying.
He's going to be the next Steel City Con coming up here in a couple months, so I didn't really have much of an interest in checking that one out. Although I've liked some of the. Is this done by the same people who made Yellowstone? I don't think it is, but the person who makes Yellowstone, Taylor Sheridan, I've actually liked a couple of his shows. This is one I still need to get the last season of. I think I need to get the Blu-ray for this season. Actually, I don't even know if I have season 2, honestly, the more I think about it, but I don't know. I'll have to take a look whenever I do my collection update pretty soon. Now, I can't remember if these were here the last time. I don't think they were. I think these were the albums and all that, the CDs. I don't know if the Christmas DVDs were here, but last time I was here, but Christmas Twilight Zone episodes. Yes, Virginia, there's a Santa Claus with Charles Bronson. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus, and now I'm going to go get him with my gun. It's a Wonderful Life. American Christmas Carol. That's actually one I've never seen before. I've always wanted to, though. How much? $6. I might get that later. Charlie Brown Christmas. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Another Peanuts Holiday DVD. There's a Blu-ray for this coming out pretty soon. There's a Christmas movie for you, The Conjuring. White Christmas, Frasier Christmas episodes, Love Actually, Christmas Vacation, Elf, Holiday Inn, Andy Williams, Miracle on 34th Street, usual stuff. Looks like they got most of the slipcovers here. Sleeping Beauty, Frozen, Aristocats, Fox and the Hound, Lion King, Moana, Tangled, Lady and the Tramp, Beauty and the Beast, Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., Mickey Mouse, Brave. Do I have Brave? Well, there's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, too. I don't know. I think I might have to do a research on this, but there's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, so I might have some decisions to make here. Okay, so I took a look online, and Barnes & Noble, unfortunately, does not price match, which really does not make any sense whatsoever, but that's just how it is, unfortunately. So I have some decisions to make here. I think I'm going to do it just to be safe, and I'm going to come back up here next week anyway, so even if I do get the one from Best Buy, I can just come back up here and return this if I need to, but I think this one I might be picking up, so I'll still think about it, though. I actually do have a ton of Disney movies, so if you're looking to get some Disney films, go to Barnes & Noble, because look at this. Toy Story, Muppet Christmas Carol, Haunted Mansion, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, Muppet Treasure Island, Don Knotts, Lion King, extremely goofy movie for $10. I actually don't know if I have this on DVD or not. I don't even think I have the original Goofy movie, honestly. Cars, Lady and the Tramp, Fox and the Hound, Monsters, Inc., Mickey's Christmas Carol, Angels in the Outfield, Flubber, Goof Troop, Goofy Movie, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Waterboy, Super Mario Brothers, The Dinosaurs, Zootopia, Bolt, Tinkerbell, Robin Hood, Raya, Thor: Love and Thunder, Shang-Chi, Jungle Cruise, Blood In, Blood Out, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Moana, Willow, Little Mermaid, Kanto, Santa Claus 2, Eternals, Doctor Strange, Guardians, Turning Red, Luca, Lightyear, Black Widow. These are all DVDs, though, so I don't know if you might want to come out here or not, but there's a couple 4Ks. Black Panther, Avatar, Narnia, Treasure Planet, Swiss Family Robinson, Strange World. They've got a good assortment here. It's my first time actually seeing these out in public. The new Kill Bill and Kill Bill Volume 2 sets here. These are regular Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copies with these nice looking slipcovers. You got that one there with Uma Thurman on the back, and her as the bride on this one. They don't have Jackie Brown, though. I know there was a Jackie Brown one that I probably would have double dipped on. Kill Bill, I don't know. I like the Kill Bill movies enough, but like if they had Jackie Brown, I probably would have double dipped on that one. But I don't know. I might be tempted to get this at some point. Not gonna get it now, but it's cool. I actually saw these there. Here's Last Voyage of the Demeter, the Blu-ray set, and then you have the regular DVD. Like I said, pretty good movie. Definitely check it out this Halloween. Trying to see what else we got here. Oh, this pile of dreck. I'm going to be getting to this later on a time about the movies, but yeah, it's not worth it. Basket Case, The Boogeyman. Haven't found the Blu-ray for that one yet. I did just talk about this one yesterday on a flashback. It's actually a really good movie. I do want to get a physical copy of it, but I don't know if I want to spend $15 on it. I'll wait for it to come down in price, but I have to get a physical copy of this at some point. I'll even take a DVD at this point, but interesting, I just saw that there. Hello, what is this? Spielberg, The First 10 Years. This is probably an expensive one. Yep. $70. Would be nice, but it's a little bit out of my price range for that, at least. Oh, got the screenplay for Oppenheimer here. How much for this? 18. Maybe for another time. Got the Grinch and Max here, and it looks like they did finally put out How the Grinch Lost Christmas. As well as all the other Christmas titles. They got the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the full color version, some Bluey books, Where's Waldo, Elf, Disney, Elmore the Christmas Wreath. Never heard of him. It's getting close to that time of the year. Alright, so I think I am going to get this for now. And like I said, if the version I get on Tuesday comes from Best Buy and it has the slipcover here, I can always just return this up here. So, and I'm gonna be safe. I didn't even know this was coming out. How much is it though? That's the question. $29. I'm gonna get this at some point. I'm gonna probably wait though. Maybe if I wait until Black Friday, it'll probably come down in price, because some of these books should come down in price for that. That's when I want to try to get my hands on, as well as the Ant-Man book. Even though 25% off is not that bad. I think this is only like $27. Like I said, I'm gonna wait. I actually have a really nice set of these big books, like Arthur Futhi Carter, the person who does the costume designs for stuff like Do the Right Thing and Black Panther, Hayao Miyazaki, story of Disney's 100th, Georgia O'Keeffe, Oppenheimer. There's one for Wish, Nightmare Before Christmas, Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, Wes Anderson. There's another Wes Anderson book, and another one here for the French Dispatch. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, record covers, Dolly Parton, Paul McCartney. They got a good assortment here, honestly. Okay, so when it was all said and done, I actually ended up paying the same amount I paid at Best Buy, because I had a $10 rewards certificate that I used. So basically it came down to $14.29, which I paid $13.99 for it on Best Buy. So either way, like I pretty much paid the same thing that I paid at Best Buy. So when I get it on Tuesday at Best Buy, it's either one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to return it to Best Buy, and it's going to go back on my Best Buy card, or I'll take this back to Barnes & Noble if it turns out the thing that comes from Best Buy is this particular version. But either way, I spent about pretty much what I would have spent on Best Buy anyway on that. So $14.29 for that after my discount and after the rewards thing. So I feel like I made the right choice. I feel like I made the right call on that one. Alright, let's head to the movie theater. We're going to go check out Nightmare Before Christmas. And then later on, we're going to see The Creator. Ah, perfect. Nightmare Before Christmas, and then I can just head over to the next theater for the creator after that. And just like that, we're back home, and wouldn't you know it, the package that I thought was coming on Tuesday came today. So we're going to find out together. I haven't opened this yet, so let's find out if I made the right call by getting that Snow White Blu-ray at Barnes & Noble today. So let's go ahead and open this up. Excuse me. And let's take a look. And, the answer to that question is... Good job, Best Buy. You didn't screw me on that. So yeah. Now I have 2 copies of this. And one of these I'm definitely going to take what is keeping myself. And the other one, I'm going to return it. Or, I thought about this. I'm going to take a look and see what it's going for on eBay and Mercari. And the last couple of days I have not been able to find this. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But as you can tell, Best Buy did not screw me over on this one. They actually gave me the right slipcover, because as I talked about before on another episode I did back in the summer, I ordered several of these movies with the intent of getting the slipcover. That's actually from Target. I'm sorry about that. From Target, and they sent me the wrong ones. They sent me the ones with the regular slipcovers that they had before. And no, Best Buy actually did it too, but this one, with Best Buy, they did it with the newer releases that were coming out at that time. And so yeah. Bottom line is, either way, I won. So I got one copy here for myself, and then the other one, I'm going to either return it, or I'm going to see if I can sell it online. Maybe I can get more money for it. But that's that problem solved. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the stuff I picked up today. So before I show you the stuff I got at the mall today, which you pretty much saw everything I got, I'm going to show you the stuff that I got in the past week. Stuff I've talked about last week I said I was getting, and it finally arrived over the course of the week. So we'll start with this one off here. I finally got my Megan Steelbook. Like I said, I got it off from Mercari. Basically paid about the same price I would have paid for on Best Buy's website if it was actually on there. But it was not on there, so had to go to Mercari, and I had some gift certificates to use, some money that I had from the stuff I sold on there. So this basically came down to pretty much the same price I would have paid for on Best Buy's website. $30. It was really $50, but I only paid $30 for this, so... it's still brand new, sealed up. I have to get a steelbook protector for this, but I'm gonna get rid of my other copy that I had, the original Megan's set. So this will be the replacement for it. Next up, also from eBay. This is from eBay actually. The Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Disney Movie Club exclusive with the 4K, the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital code. If you get the one in stores, it's just the 4K and the Blu-ray and the digital code, but here you get all of them in here. There's no digital code in here, which I'm fine with that. I've already got enough digital codes for this as it is, but Disney Movie Club one, I only paid $20 for this, which is actually a lot cheaper than the actual 4K set in stores, so got that. It also came with a Disney Movie Club lithograph too. I was kind of surprised that was in there, but so there's the inside of it, and then you look in here, you get the Blu-ray. I think the DVD is actually underneath here. Or maybe it's not underneath here. That's underneath the 4K. I can feel it now, so there you go. There's the DVD there. There's the 4K. So, yeah, like I said, this is from the Disney Movie Club. Real cheap, too. Only $20 for this, so that's actually cheaper, like I said, than it is in the store. As the other two things I'm going to show you here, of course, the big new release of the week was Barbie. So I got the regular version for, I believe it was $19. something around there. It was like it was either $17 or $19. I think it was 17 because what I have here next, it costs 19. And again, I'm kind of surprised that this does not have any major exclusives anywhere. Like Walmart doesn't have them, Target, Best Buy. But then again, they only announced that this was coming out just 2 weeks ago. So they're taking the universal approach by just announcing titles coming out in a matter of days instead of setting it up for the next couple of weeks so the exclusives can get ready. But I picked this one up. And I also grabbed the 4K. I mean, it's a nice looking 4K set too. I mean, it's a really nice looking 4K set. So if I'm gonna double dip on these, I gotta get both of them. I really like this movie a lot, and this was only $19, which again, both of these are cheaper online on eBay and Mercari if you go to the right places than they are in the stores, which probably isn't helping Best Buy in choosing in the decision to stop selling physical media. But you know what? I'm going to take that chance. So, and this actually came a day early on Monday, so I had this a day early for the original Blu-ray set here. But let's get to we're kind of going into the last couple things I got in the mail mixed in with the stuff I got during the week, because I now officially have every single Disney 100 slipcover set that's out there now. These two here came in the mail with another package that included Toy Story and the Lady and the Tramp, which I already had. So there is Aladdin, which again, it really looks weird. It doesn't have that glossy image on there like the other slipcovers do. It just feel like somebody said, "We need to make an Aladdin slipcover. Just grab a picture from just grab an image from the vaults that we have and just plaster it on the cover there." Like, it really doesn't look like a real cover, but it actually is. But it's weird because you look on the back, there's the genie right there, and there's that glossy image that you expect to see. But here, I don't know, it just seems like they kind of plastered it on there for some reason, and that's weird. I don't know, but I also got The Lion King. That was the other part. That was the two from that 4-pack I got on eBay, which included Toy Story and the Lady and the Tramp, which I have those on there on eBay and Mercari now. So, but as I mentioned, Best Buy gave me the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs I was looking for, so I have that. Cinderella, Fox and the Hound, and last one is Alice in Wonderland. And I think of all the ones I have on here, this was the last one that I did not have any physical copy of. So I now have a physical copy of that, which means, if I can find that list I have here, I made this at the beginning of the year, so I knew when everything was coming out. And so you can see right here, I have pretty much gotten every single Disney 100 steelbook and slipcover that I've been making sure I mark down on here. I'm not entirely sure if there's going to be any more of them. I wouldn't be surprised, because I did hear that there was going to be there's a 4K version of Fantasia, and I think I already did did Sleeping Beauty get a 4K restoration a couple years ago? I have to think about that, but I heard Fantasia, Sleeping Beauty, I think Pinocchio is getting a 4K restoration. So, as far as I know, those aren't getting official Disney 100 releases as of now, but you never know. Maybe they'll be in 2023. But those are all the Disney 100 slipcovers that I have in my collection. I think I have all of them. And I'll show them off to you more when I do my 300th episode Blu-ray and DVD collection video, and I'll show you all those together. But I've got everything I have in that collection now. So, and I also wrapped up another collection today with Star Trek Picard, the final season on Steelbook. I had to ask somebody in the back of Best Buy to see if they had it, because it said on their website they had it. So they found it for me, and I picked it up. I had to get it to wrap up the collection. Really nice looking set. Really nice looking set indeed, and I really like the show a lot. I've liked a lot of the Star Trek shows on Paramount Plus, so definitely excited to have this as part of the collection to wrap that up. And then last but not least, the John Wick Chapter 1 through 4 box set, which really is not a great looking box set on the side here. It's just the big Blu-ray case with all the movies inside of there, but it is a really cool looking set in terms of the front, like that image of Keanu Reeves right there. I mean, it's John Wick, man. I mean, these John Wick steelbooks and exclusive sets they've had coming out have been absolutely fantastic, and this was only $35. So, you know, you get all 4 movies, including the most recent one, for $35. That's a pretty damn good deal. So I definitely took advantage of that. So there you go. These are all the movies that I got in the past week. So with that said, that's going to wrap this episode of Movie Stop up. And like I said, I saw Nightmare Before Christmas, and then I saw the creator. So I have reviews for those coming up tomorrow. We'll be quick on The Nightmare Before Christmas, because I've talked about that one many times, and maybe not, because I haven't really done a full episode review on it. So maybe we'll do a review on that tomorrow, in full length tomorrow. But I know there's going to be one for the creator regardless, so be on the lookout for that on talking about the movies. Time About the Movies continues its look into July of 1999 next. And like I said, we're going to look at The Haunting, as well as, and I can't remember the other movie that I had planned. Inspector Gadget and Drop Dead Gorgeous. I knew there was 2 other films in there that I completely forgot about, but those are those films that we'll look at. That'll be up later tonight. But thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, as always, hit the like and subscribe button. Go ahead and check out the playlist for the rest of this season so far. The previous episode we did... actually, no, this is actually the one where I put the previous episode and the episode before that on here. So check out those episodes coming up on the page here. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So until then, as always, take care.